As you know, technology and science is advancing more and more, but construction and engineering are not slowing down. That's why more projects are incredible and sometimes unrealistic. Many countries give huge amounts of money to succeed in their mega projects and stand out from other countries in the world. You might not expect this, but Kuwait is one of those countries. Much like its neighboring countries such as Qatar and the UAE, Kuwait also looks to position itself on the global map as an economic and financial hub to reckon with. Let's see what kind of megaproject Kuwait is preparing. The state of Kuwait is on a steady track to achieve the noble desire of His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmad Al Jaber Al Sabah to transform Kuwait into an international trade and financial hub and to achieve Kuwait's Vision 2035. The Silk City project is spearheading the vision of Kuwait 2035 and is considered the largest marine front project that will bring Kuwait back on the world map of tourism and investment. In the coming period, Kuwait will focus on attracting foreign investors for their importance in developing economic activities, as well as achieving security and stability for the region and creating the most suitable atmosphere for foreign investors. Being constructed over a total area of 250 square kilometers in Subia, the Silk City is planned to be built in individual phases to be completed within 25 years, with an estimated cost of $132 billion. The city will be connected to Kuwait City via Jaber Causeway, which is still under construction, and it is highly anticipated due to the numerous attractions it's going to comprise upon its completion. The main attraction of the Silk City is Mubarak Al-Kabir Tower, which will stand at 1,001 meters and is going to comprise 234 floors with the capacity to house 7,000 people. The tower will consist of 7 vertical villages that include hotels, residences, offices, as well as entertainment amenities. Moreover, the Jaber Bridge, the 4th longest one in the world, constitutes a key factor in developing and setting up the free economic zone in northern Kuwait, where 5 islands are expected to be established as part of the enormous project. The project of setting up the 5 islands includes the establishment of Mubarak Al-Kabir Port, which will help the country to open up the world commercially and economically, and serves Kuwait's interests. The port will be a pivotal key of regional transport linking the earth to the sea via several means of transportation like highways and railways. With the capability of housing up to 700,000 people, the Silk City is going to comprise multiple other attractions like an Olympic stadium, a nature reservation area over the area of 2 square kilometers, a new airport, and a duty-free area in addition to multiple amenities including business, leisure, athletic, and environmental areas and conventions. In addition to the above, the city will include a center for environmental studies and vast green spaces. On the other hand, the whole Silk City will be surrounded by a green belt of gardens and vast green spaces to guarantee the visitor an unpolluted atmosphere for his visit. The city will be divided into 4 quarters or villages, which will include hotels and resorts, a sports academy, a medical center, national parks, reservations for wild animals, and rare plants as well as nature reserves for immigrating birds from Central Asia and Africa. As for the legal considerations to establish and manage Silk City, establishing a wholly owned government corporation of the state, Silk City Project Company, its power and role lie in preparing a draft law to regulate the establishment and implementation of the Silk City by including all of the powers necessary to achieve the objectives of the project. The company will divide the city into stages that include parts of the economic, commercial, and residential projects. Maybe you didn't expect that other countries would be part of this project, but China will be heavily involved in the development of Silk City. The country signed a cooperation agreement with Kuwait for the city's development in 2014. The 2 parties signed another agreement in 2018. Additionally, a 35-member Chinese delegation visited Kuwait in February 2019. At that point, it was agreed that the Chinese Construction and Communications Company would oversee the first phase of the project via either public-private partnerships or long-term leasing. This is in line with China's Belt and Road Initiative, which aims to expand trade networks as well as the Republic's political and economic influence. China is particularly interested in the Mubarak Al-Kabir port, which, upon completion, will be among the closest seaports to Central Asia. China is involved in Khalifa Port in Abu Dhabi, Duqm Port in Oman, Jizan in Saudi Arabia, Djibouti and Port Said in Egypt. Kuwait can be a part of this while also connecting to the overland routes of the New Silk Road through Asia and down into Iraq and Iran. We hope everything goes according to plan and that this great silk city will be built soon. Just imagine that luxury. Surely a walk around the city would be a unique experience. Would you visit this city? We're sure that this will be one of the most visited cities in the future. This means all that remains is to finish all construction phases and prepare your passports. Silk City is waiting for you.